I do try and spend quality time with my wife, right? And I think based on what I've said before I went off there, I probably need to. My wife and I, we watch TV together. That's what happens, isn't it? When you start off in a relationship, your quality time means you're going out and you're doing all sorts of stuff. But I'm at the point where you just sort of exist in the same room. Do you know what I mean? Paul, how's the marriage going? It's going great. Last night we had a bit of quality time. We both sort of sat in the same room and looked in the same direction for about 4 hours. It was wonderful, man. I mean, we didn't really talk to each other, but it was just magical to sort of be in the same space, and really sort of just enjoy each other's air, We were sort of sitting there, both looking straight ahead, never communicating. It was just, so nice. Neither of us left the room at all. I mean, I went up to go to the toilet. I needed a piss. I pretended I needed a shit just to have a longer break, to be honest with you. I was sort of sat in the toilet thinking what could have been, do you know what I mean? I could have ended up with someone I really loved, but that's not to be. I've sort of compromised on my dreams because I don't want to die alone, and then you sort of think, OK, well, let's get back to the living room and carry on the merry dance towards oblivion. So, thanks very much for asking. Anyway, we watch TV. My wife likes X Factor. She loves X Factor, and I'm anti it, if I'm being honest with you. First of all, I don't think we should be chasing dreams. I don't think that should be encouraged, this idea of chasing dreams. It's not what life's about. Life's about compromising and waiting to die. That's what life's about, right? So X Factor, it's all about chasing your dreams, and it pisses me off, right? And they try and make it noble to become a singer. It's not noble. I understand. If you want to do it, fine. If you want to be famous, fine. But don't pretend it's noble. They attach backstories to it. Try and make it look like it's more than it is. You'll have some guy going, the thing is, I just, I really want to make it through because my brother's got cancer, and he said, one of his dying wishes would be for me to make it through to the live rounds, and I think, wow, that is incredibly noble, because I'd sort of naturally assumed that one of his last wishes might be to get better, but that guy is willing to sacrifice that so that you can make it through to Louis' 6 chairs. I mean, it's pretty impressive. The other thing my wife likes is Gogglebox. Are any fans of Gogglebox in? Sweet, you should be executed. I cannot fucking believe this programme exists, mate. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. As I'm watching it, I'm feeling my intellect dissolve like a Barocca. I cannot believe this programme exists. The first time I saw the advert for it, I opened up the curtain and see if I could see the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Do you know what I mean? We're watching people watch TV. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting on my face? We're watching people watch television. And it's a thing. Wow. No wonder ISIS want to get us, man. On that alone, I'm with them. Yeah, fucking do it, mate. We watch Gogglebox. Take us out. It's the fact that, imagine if you're making a programme that was difficult to make, a TV show that was difficult to make, and then it's been beaten by Gogglebox in the ratings, how you would feel. Imagine you pour your heart and soul into some drama. You spent years working on the script. You work on it, you polish it, you put it out there, and then you go, right, let's see how it's getting on. You say, how's the drama doing in the ratings? Well, it's doing all right. Well, what's it been beaten by? Well, it's been beaten by some people that are sitting watching the drama. Well, I think I'm going to go punch myself in the face repeatedly, mate, because that's basically what this process has been. The biggest problem I've got about it is that it changes my wife's expectations of how we should watch television, right? Because of the way Gogglebox are. They're like having a laugh, and then suddenly my wife thinks that's how we should be. I know how we watch TV. Just in your pants, like Jabba the Hutt, just there. Every so often the screen goes dark, you catch your own reflection, you're like, oh, fucking hell. That's how you watch TV, right? We're watching Gogglebox and they're like banter. My wife would turn to me, why is it not like this? Why is it not like this? When we watch TV, I'll tell you why it's not like this, because we switched on the TV so we don't have to fucking talk to each other. I mean, it's the whole point of television. I think that's why it was invented. To be honest, I've got my phone here. You're third in line in terms of my level of attention. It's not my wife's fault that she's third in line. It's just she's not as interesting as a phone. And I'm not saying that as a slur on her. Neither are you. None of you are as interesting. Neither am I. Some of you have been looking at your phones while I've been on. I don't blame you. They're very addictive. The rest of you have just been going, can't wait to check my messages. My precious. I understand that. Because phones are incredible. They're amazing, right? They're the most important things to us. Who's an iPhone user in here? Who's an Android phone user in here? All Android phone users pricks. Like, I hate them. I hate them, man. I hate them. They think they're part of some sort of alternative lifestyle, these guys. They're so smart. They think they're part of some sort of underground movement, these pricks. You say to them, you got an iPhone? No. I think I'll make up my own mind about what phone I buy. Thank you very much. I'm not a sheep. You're not off the grid. You haven't unplugged from the Matrix because you bought a fucking Samsung. All right? It's a massive company. It's not a little family-owned business. Two brothers, Sam and Sung. So I'd set up a little market stall. In their front gardens and knock out phones. It's a massive company. You're not better than me. My wife gets annoyed because she sees it as a personal insult that I prefer looking at the phone to sometimes looking at her. So we'll go out. We've actually got proper quality time arranged, do you know what I mean? Like Andy's got the kids. And we hang out. We're sat at a table, having a meal. 2 tables down, there's a couple. They're both looking at their phones. My wife starts getting super judgmental, just looking across like, oh, my God. Look at these two. Look at these two. Look at these two. Come out just looking at their phones. What is the point? What is the point of coming out if you're just going to look at your phones? They're not even looked at each other, not looked at the menus. I don't know. Isn't that a shame? Isn't that a shame? Isn't that a shame? Honestly. Honestly, 10 minutes I've been watching these for, and... Honestly, they're just looking at their phones. What a waste of time. What's the point coming out? Have you seen this, Romesh? Romesh, put the phone down. Romesh. Romesh, put the Romesh. Jonathan! Have you seen these two looking at their phones? They're just looking at their phones the whole time. Isn't it a shame? No, it isn't. They're having a much better time than us, right? They're streamlining their entertainment. You're shouting my name like a fucking nut job. I think the thing that I find the most annoying about Android phone users is the fact they love talking about the battery life on the iPhone. It's like a hobby for these guys. I imagine you're looking for a plug point. Shut up, you twat. Day and a half, still on 37%. That's because nobody fucking calls you. That's what... Let me tell you something. The shit battery life on the iPhone is the best thing about it, right? Because I've got no willpower. When that runs out, then I'll interact with my kids. I'll be sat down the park with my kids and I'll be like, oh, shit, that's run out. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I suppose I better see where they're going with those old men.